This video is going to be all about the lore that was added in the latest Minecraft update, which added the ancient cities, the warden, all that good stuff. A couple things to note before we get started. Minor flash warning, it's nothing crazy. Number 2, this is called the Deep Dark for a reason. Turn your brightness up because all these clips are going to be really dark. And number 3, enjoy. I spent a long time on this. Let's get started. The Deep Dark, as well as ancient cities, make me have so many questions about the lore of Minecraft, but here's a few things we know for sure. The first one, whoever lived here definitely had access to the surface. We can see this by all the dark oak right here. The second thing, whoever was here had access to the nether. We know this because they use soul torches, which have to be crafted using soul soil from the nether. The last thing we know for sure, this place was definitely built before the skull came through here, because you can see that these wool paths were definitely a last-ditch effort and were not intended when they were originally designing the entire city. Let's move on to things that we don't know for sure. It seems to consume souls that are killed nearby, but why? Why does it consume their souls? And why did it consume mine? My theory is that there was a civilization that lived here, far more advanced than we've seen before. And you can see that by this complex redstone that is far more complex than we ever saw in like jungle temples, for example. And they tried to prepare themselves for the threat that is the skulk, but unfortunately the skulks hit them before they were ready. Now, I know everyone wants me to talk about the massive portal in the center of the entire city, but here's the thing. I don't even think it's a portal. I think it's a teleporter. I think that whoever lived here was trying to prepare for the skulk that were on their way, but they unfortunately were caught before they were able to finish the teleporter, and the skulk came and they murdered and they infected. In fact, the disc that you can find in the ancient cities even supports this idea. Let's take a listen to the CD right now and see what I'm talking about. Alright. Hey, I think I have a little bit of explaining to do. So there's definitely a reason that I have been looking into the lore behind ancient cities.
I seem to have a slight condition, and I was hoping that if I could figure out what the hell happened here, that it would give me some sort of clue
on how to get this infection the hell out of me.
But you know, things don't always go to plan, and the infection's getting worse. I have not managed to figure out what the hell happened here.
So my next step is to analyze each of the individual pieces to the music disc
And hopefully something in that music just has to be something.
I know what I have to do now.